Hi guys, welcome back. Finally. It's been 2 fucking days because I've had a nightmare with wireless mics and I couldn't use that bloody other one. It was just fucking driving me insane. Which means that this bad boy has sat for 2 days in the fridge. Now, that skin is rock hard now, so it is as dry as a, well, we won't say what it's as dry as, but the bottom line is that that should hopefully make some lovely crackling. Now, all we're going to do is, first things first, let's get this thing seasoned up. Now, as I did say to you, my plan is to cook this, or smoke it, and get it to the stage where this turns into crackling. Then I want to pull that off, and then I want to continue the rest of the cook. I'll have to do some remarinating, but I want to continue the rest of the cook and finish smoking it off to turn it into a pulled pork. But I do want this crackling. So, let's just give this a little wipe out. Get rid of some of this salt. Yeah, it's been a fucking right palaver trying to get these fucking mics sorted out. I swear to God. Honestly. I've had to take a fucking deep old breath without throwing it out the fucking window. Anyway, such is life, gents. Such is life. Right. I say, I ain't going to put no seasoning on that. That I'm just going to turn into crackling. Right. So, what I'm going to just do is bring this thing out. Slip that over there. Put that on there, upside down. And all we're going to do today, guys, we're using a bit of Adam's rib barbecue seasoning from Salada. Salva. Anyway, it's that one, all right? Okay, and we're just going to be liberal, guys. Literally liberal. We are undercover today because, unfortunately, the Great British weather has turned on us again. Now, I've never tried it this way before by trying to get the crackling off halfway through the cook. But, you know, unless you try these things, you never fucking know, do you? So, we've got to have a stab at it, haven't we? That is pretty much it. We're going to be cooking on a KAMADO Joe today, which means we've got to get that set up. Now, I'm going to bring you over, and then it's time to fire this bad boy up. I'm deliberately not aiming at that bit of wood. I'm just going round the side of it. It'll all catch eventually, but just give me a little bit more time to get the dome up to temperature. All right, 250 today. Now, all right, I'm going to plop that on there. Okay, I always put a bit of tin foil over the top of this. It just saves you a lot of fucking about with the cleaning. And then I always put a drip tray on top of that. Again, saves you a bit of fucking about with the cleaning. Simple as that. Just showing you how I set up when I'm going to do a smoke, when I'm using the old smoke roller on the KAMADO Joe. Right, let's pop that on there. Pop that on there. And then really, guys, it's about waiting for her to come up to temp. Right, guys, welcome back. Our KAMADO Joe has hit our magic temper at 250. All we're going to do, very straightforward, we are going to stick a probe straight in that bit there. But we're shooting for 160 before we get to the wrap. Fucking door always goes when you don't want it to. Anyway, as I was saying, so probe's in there. Basically, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to keep an eye on this today because I want to get this crackling nice and hard and crunchy so that I can pull the whole lot up. We can eat that separately. We might even chop it up and add it into the pulled pork afterwards, but we'll see. But it is a test because I've never done it this way before. But like I said, we'll soon find out if it works. So, bottom line is, that is going on there. You can see that lovely smoke, which is what we're after. And this is going to be a low and slow, guys. So there's going to be no rushing about. This is going to go straight in the middle there. And other than that, boys, that is it. That's its home for the next 6 to 8 hours. Fingers crossed she turns out lovely. We'll see what happens. I'll keep you informed. Right, guys, we've been in for 2.5 hours now. We're showing an hour and a half left before we hit the 160. Oh, bloody hell, look at that. That looks fucking lovely. We'll see you in another hour and a half. Right, guys, we've hit the 160. We're up to 4 hours of cooking and, well, I mean, I'm not being funny. She looks absolutely fucking beautiful. Now, my plan, best laid plans of mice and men, is I wanted to cut off this skin, then continue cooking it on and turn it into a nice bit of crackling. I keep looking at it and thinking whether it's a good idea or not, or whether it's even going to work, but I don't know. You know, that was the original plan. I think we should stick with the original plan. So I'm going to give it a go. Let's get this bad boy off, shall we? Pop that in there. That can go straight on there. Shut that down, keep the heat in. So, the question is, does we diz or does we don't? And I'm thinking, you know, let's pull this bad boy out of here, because she's got to come out whatever happens. And I'm thinking we should go with the original plan. Do you know what? Fuck it. That's what we set out to do. So, yeah, I can hear you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and cut this crackling off. Like so. And see if I can get it all off in one piece. And then I'm going to literally roast this bad boy separately. Get right underneath it. Lovely. Let's bring that round. Now, there's probably a lot of people saying you should leave it on there, keeps the flavouring, but I said to you before, can't say it again, I'm not a lover of fat, so what I'm going to get this is going to expose the meat, and then I'm going to re-season it and put her in for the wrap. And that's a wrap. Well, it does look nice though. Get under there. Follow the line. Just want to. Oh, it's coming! It's coming! It is coming! You know what? I think. Oh, little snip. Down strong. Lovely. Look at that. Pop that over there. Get these strings out of the way. They can come off now. Where would we be without the old thermal gloves, mate? I tell you, because this is fucking hot. Okay. That can come out of the way. And then, while I'm here, should have put one of those things underneath to stop the slipping. I'm just going to trim off a little bit of that fat over there. That can come off and all. Right. Well, I've got to say, that looks pretty fucking tasty, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean? Once we get that back in the oven, I reckon I can crisp that up lovely. Fingers crossed, that should be beautiful. So, next stage is what I'm going to do is I am going to slap some more seasoning on this bad boy. We're still using the same Adam's ribs here. Let's load her up again. Loads of flavour. And then she's going to wrap. Lovely. Okay. Let's get this out of the way for a sec. Let's get this out of the way for a sec. So you can even wash your gloves on, look. This is fucking silly sod. Now, I've said to you before, I always like to use two pieces of aluminium foil, or aluminum, as our cousins across the pond would say. Better be safe than sorry. Okay. And then let's pick this bad boy up. Now, I'm just going to turn it up this way, just so I can get a bit of extra seasoning on the bottom. At this stage of the game, it don't matter which way it's up, does it really? But it's all extra flavour, guys. All right, put it back up there. And then we're going to wrap. Now, I am going to put some apple juice in this and all. Jesus Christ, it's a big old piece. Might have to do a bit of a turn. We should leave them gloves on now. Oh, that rubs lovely. Very tasty. All right then. I think we're going to go like so. Okay. And then we are going to go like so. And then we're going to go, oh, you bugger, look. That's torn through two pieces. That's fucking crazy, isn't it? Jesus Christ almighty. All right, we're going again then, guys. Let's bring this out of the way. Another bloody piece. Get fucking shares in this stuff. Okay, bring that on there. Trouble is, she's got to be tight. She's got to be watertight because I'm going to put some fluid in her. Like that. So just go a bit easy around that end there then. And then lift that end up and we're making a funnel. And then all I'm going to do, a bit of apple juice. Tropicana drinks are free. I am literally, probably easier if I do it this way for me. Pour some in there so we've got a bit of fluid on the go. I don't know, is that probably a cup? That is going over the top like so, and look, it's pierced it already. Jesus Christ almighty, this stuff's fucking paper thin, isn't it? Alright, that's going over the top. That's going over the top, over the top, over the top. And guys, I know it seems a bit heavy, but I ain't taking this thing out again until she hits 204, 206. So, and I don't want to lose any of that fluid. So I'm going over the top. I'm going over the top. There we go. Right. Nice and tight. And then, last but not least, we're going to put this bad boy straight in the middle in there and wait for her to hit 204, 206. All right, she's going back on a smoker now. She's still bubbling away lovely. That is going in there. And I shall see you when you hit the number. Right, guys, that's pretty much it. Right, guys, I've literally just taken this out of the oven. She's been in there for 15 minutes at 200 degrees. And well, it's a lot more than you, not a lot more than you can say than that. Let's bring this bad boy out over here. Pop that on there. Let's get that out of the way. Whew. Well, I think we're definitely crispy enough. I don't know if we needed to do it a bit more, but let's try. I'm just going to go straight in there. Oh. It certainly smells like crackling. I'm going to go over here as well. Over there. And let's take this piece right in the corner here. Are you ready? Oh, fuck my salt. Oh my God, fucking hell. Oh, I've got to have another bit of that. That, you can see how crispy it is in there. You've even got that fat underneath. And I said I'm not a lover of fat, but actually it's fucking lovely under there. I'll have another go. Oh, mate. Now, I know the arteries are going to be screaming at you, but I'm definitely going to do that again. For me to be able to get that plus this. Right, guys, we have hit temp. We are 204. That is just no effort whatsoever to push that through. We're actually a little bit over temp. Right, that baby is ready to come off. And then she is getting to rest for an hour. Hi, guys. Welcome back. Well, it's been a fucking long day, I ain't going to lie to you, Jermaine, but the hour is up. She is rested. It's time to have a look at her for the first time. Jesus, like fucking, I feel like it's bloody Christmas here. Do you know what I mean? Fucking hell. What did Santa get me? Oh, it got me a lovely bit of pulled pork. Fair play, Santa. Well, you can't be upset with that. Oh, look at that. The key is she going to pull? Well, that is what we're just about to, oh God, I can tell you now she's gonna, because I can feel her. There's a big chunk there that's coming out. I'll pop that in there. There's a lot of juices under there. Hey. Now, don't always use one of these things, but if you ever do, they're a great piece of kit, all right? This is called a fat separator for anyone that doesn't know. And basically it does just that. You take all the juices that you've got, you pour them in there. All right, it's not as easy as it fucking looks, do you know what I mean? There we go. Now I don't know if we're going to need them, but sometimes it's worth having them. Always nice when you've got a bit of moisture. Crush this little bad boy up. Strong as a fucking ox, mate. Strong as a fucking ox. And all I'm going to do, that little fella there, I'm going to put it to the side and let it settle, okay? Then all the fat should float to the top. And we've got all just the lovely juices that are left that we can pour over the top if you need them. Right. As they say, the $60 million question is here, guys. Quick swig. Will she pull? We're just about to find out. Here comes the squidge. Oh. Well, I think we've answered your question there. Look at that. Jesus, I mean, we can't say that that's not pulling. Look at the fibres in there. Look at that. There's something about pulling meat that really is fucking... Oh, God, look at that. I mean, that is just shredded, look. Let's have a little quick taste test while it's still hot. Oh. I ain't even put any extra seasoning in that yet. I ain't even put my barbecue sauce in that yet. Oh, that tastes bloody lovely. Oh, mate. There is even a bit of crust. Let's get that bit off of there, look. Look at that bad boy there. Oh. I'm going to carry on eating that. That is absolutely beautiful. 7 hours, give or take. It's been a long old cook. But, I mean, look at the results of that. You couldn't be upset getting a bit of pulled pork like that, could you? You can get rid of all the crappy bits as well. All rendered where it's meant to have rendered. The next stage, guys, is what I want to try it, Dave. I want to try it rages, all right? Now, I've got my own barbecue sauce, all right, which is my homemade barbecue sauce, and which is fucking handsome. What I am going to do, though, you see the fat separator? All the fat is sitting on the top. We'll add a little bit of juice. We don't need too much because it's actually it is very moist. We can add a little bit of extra flavour in. It ain't going to hurt. Also to that, I'm just going to add another little sprinkle of seasoning. Lovely. Let's give her another mix up. Here's what I want to try next, guys. I think we're pretty much done. These gloves can come off. Just a sec. We're going to have a little taste test, all right? Now, all I normally do at this point is I add my homemade barbecue sauce, which is this bad boy here. Beautiful. I've shown you how to make that. But what I am going to do today and today only, I feel like I'm one of those market traders. Right, today and today only, boys. You are going to get, fuck me, £2 of potatoes. Right. What I'm going to do is I'll take a handful of this, just enough, a little bit more. Alright, because what I want to try, before I add my barbecue sauce to it, which I'm going to do with that little lot there. Alright, what I am going to add to it is some reggae sauce. Alright, now I know this is normally like a jerk sauce, but I think it's crossed my mind a few times to give this a stab. So, I'm going to give it a go. We're going to add a little bit in here, and we're going to mix this batter up. So it all gets a lovely coating. That was nice. Then, what I'm going to do, we're going to take one of these. We're going to get the old brioche bun. And then we're literally just going to pop this fuck up right in the middle. Now, normally I would add a bit of coleslaw, but I really want to see what that is like. Could be something new to try and pulled pork instead of a barbecue for a change. Pop that over there. Let's bring this in here. Get the old knife out. Go straight down the middle. All right, let's have a try then, shall we? Nice big chunk of it. Well, fuck me gently. That is fucking lovely. God, it's got a kick on it and all. That is fucking handsome. Oh, yeah. That on a pulled pork. Fuck me, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to half and half that. Yeah, fucking, honestly, try that on pulled pork. First time I've ever done it. Normally use my own barbecue sauce. That is beautiful. Oh, mate, fucking lovely. Let's half this up. Big chunk of this, and I put that in there. All right. It's not exactly half. Who's measuring? And then this bad boy here, put that over there. I'm going to add my own barbecue sauce to it. All right. Give that a stir up. We're literally on the last legs of it now. Look, want not, waste not, and all that. And I'll tell you what I do love doing with this as well, is I do love doing pulled pork nachos. I'll stick some of this bad boy into a, like one of those metal takeaway containers, in the oven, 180 degrees, 15 minutes. Heats it up lovely. Top it up with a bit of extra tomato, top it up a bit of extra barbecue sauce. Job done. Right, pop this over here. Bring this bad boy over here. Let's get a nice piece to go in there. Lovely. That in there. Just pop this out the way. Okie doke. Now this is my standard barbecue sauce. It's how I normally have it, but I can't be upset with that one either. There we go, nice big piece in there. Oh, oh, I do love a bit of pulled pork. I've got to say, the profiles are too far away from each other for me to pick one. That's bloody lovely, which is the reggae sauce. That's bloody lovely because that's my sauce, so it's going to be. And but either way, I'm not being funny, guys. If someone was to put that in front of you, you would not be upset. Now remember, don't forget to push all the fucking buttons, and I'll see you next time.